Hello. This is Letters to You in 211. This one's called Domains. Dear Johan, I feel elated when I type that. I'm bubbling with strange thoughts. I'm not sure if they're related, but I'll risk being a mess with you. So I was chatting with my friend Joanna, and she's what's known as a post rat. There's this rationalist AI safety community in San Francisco, and they're great at being rational and have other attributes that seem to have me feeling nervous. I don't know if there's any rats left, but there are a ton of people who ratted enough to be called post rats. Anyway, in a flash, I spouted toward Joanna. At any given moment, there are more improbable things happening than probable. It's weird to me that I picked that sentence. I know it's not right. What I know is it's an attempt to open my mind to being receptive and respondable to more diversity in moments and not be so fixated on what my mind is predicting. Anything that is happening, if looked at deep and intricately enough, will present with an obvious uniqueness, like everything is a fingerprint. Think of Ant Man shrinking down so far that he enters a whole other universe of size. It makes the statement I typed to her meaningless. Joanna asked me why I typed it. I want to see miracles as normal. This sentence is braiding three domains of language at least at the same time. At any given moment, there are more improbable things happening than probable. It's wearing the clothes of the modeling domain by using language like probable and improbable. It's implying that I counted something and I'm comparing one thing I counted to another. I didn't. There is no distribution scale or time horizon. I didn't define the area I was applying this to, and so it can only be hollowly true. Everything's unique if you get close enough. That's all I pointed at. It's like saying Shelley's farts never smell, but Shelley lives miles away and I've never met her. 6 months later, I'm still really into this topic, and I got stuck because I noticed that the categories, while possible, are inherently arbitrary, and I loathe memorizing lists that should be made up. But there is a real conflation of theses and meaning in mixing domains of language. The one that I've landed on most firmly, I can feel it in my bones, is the conflation of complication and complexity. I don't think many people are using the word complexity correctly, and my anger says it's because they're liars or fell for a lie. My anger says that this conflation must be put down. Sometimes the domains being conflated are confusing speech, good for are sometimes the domains being conflated are confusing speech, comma, good for dialoguing with others, teaching others, talking to others, and many more. A clarion rings out in me. This is why I'm always asking, who's relating to whom? My mind goes to Pedro, Andrew, Jane, and John Paul. Is this making sense? I'm going to practical reasons why this matters. Last night, I was talking to some friends here in Malmo about a stint of time when I had a notable number of coaching students who were trying to use circling to convince their partners that they should be poly. The guy is always like, "You said you wanted to be poly." And I'm like, "Bro, she's crying." My body is getting so sensitive to this. I can hear in my chest when conflation is going down, but I can't describe any of it. It feels like trying to document a moving map. In the last week, I have felt a drive toward formality. If there's something about the simple greetings and goodbyes, pleases and thank yous that is devoid of these conflations, especially when people love each other. Hello and goodbye aren't conflating anything in love. That might just be me lately. This was a half finished letter that I finished because I think it's important to wrestle with things before they're captured. At the very least, I might discover that it's not capturable. I've been in a new state of being since this second burn, and I'm integrating here in Malmo. It's profound and good, and I'll pull the rabbit from the hat in about 3.5 months. I love you, Johan, and I love all the friends who are willing to come along on the ride. Let's turn the world. Mike.